Welcome back. Episode 165
Yes.
of your podcast. Michael, this time I need to talk to you.
Okay.
We're going through a lot of new things. Your boy's healthy again.
Yes.
I have an episode specifically for you today.
Okay.
Okay?
I like this.
And I'm going to start it like this.
Let's do it.
I'm going to say this and you're going to hit the title.
Oh, baby.
Okay?
I like this.
Get ready. So, now keep this in mind the whole time we talked.
Okay.
Okay? This is what I want you to remember. Okay, it's a quote from Charles Spurgeon. It goes, "Consider how precious a soul must be when both God and the devil are after it." Dude, careful. Did you forget?
Realist podcast.
We're back.
We're back.
Love you guys on Patreon. Thank you.
On Patreon. Shout out. All the people on the screen right now.
Yeah.
We love you. It's the best way to support. Patreon.com/YouAreHerePodcast.
Dude.
We got the website incoming. We're going to get the wall soon. I'm ordering the shelves today.
Dude, Fabricio,
Yeah,
if you're watching
shout out
on
to
YouTube, Fabricio, I love you, man.
He
Thank
watches
you.
every episode, man.
Dude, Fabricio,
I
I love you, dude, for real. Thank you for giving us this. It looks like ancient Squidward or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is exactly, but I'm psyched.
It's going to be great.
It's gonna go on the wall.
Yeah.
What is it exactly?
It might just be next. It's definitely Squidward,
It is Squidward?
I think.
It looks
I
like
honestly forgot what that's from, like in the show.
Okay. It looks like Squidward.
Yeah.
It's just like an ancient form of Squidward. Like a cave painting of Squidward, right? Dude, I love it though. Thank you.
Thank you,
Fabricio.
dude.
We're coming up in the world.
I love that.
Your boy.
I love that we're coming up in the world.
We're coming up in the world. Your boy has to talk to you today.
Yeah, man.
It's been, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Your boy had COVID.
Yeah.
You
Welcome
called
back, man.
Thank you for calling me and checking on me.
Yes.
And we had that awesome
course.
conversation, long conversation. For everyone who called me, thank you. I love you guys. It felt really nice to be checked on. I'm healthy.
Yeah.
I feel it though, coming back from, I had to get back in the gym on Sunday. So that's where I'm starting this. I want you're my boy. You got to keep me in check.
Okay.
Okay? This is where I'm at in my life. I'm just sharing this with you.
Yes.
Is this okay if I do it like
Yeah,
this?
man.
So I'm
Please.
starting with that quote.
Dude, no rules.
No rules. It's
Sorry.
our show.
No rules.
Okay. Remember that quote this whole time.
Yeah.
This whole hour. Okay. I go to the gym. But I get a warning before I go to the gym. So I tell my trainer, Uncle Angelo, I tell him, listen, man, I'm healthy. I got the negative test. Like, can I come back? Yeah, of course. Come on in. But someone is going to be there. Now, this someone that's going to be there, I'm being warned, is someone that I've had a major, fracture from. Used to love. Was like, I've told you this before.
Okay.
And I'll tell you after who it is. Used to love. Grew up with.
Yeah.
Slept over all the time. All this. He wants to train at the gym with Uncle Angelo.
Oh.
So my Uncle Angelo's telling me, I'm going to help him out. I just want to give you a heads up before. If that's an issue with you, we could schedule different times or whatever. I said, no, it's going to be fine. But this is what I did. This is me coming off of 2 weeks of being locked in a room.
Yep.
I'll talk more about it.
The hands are ready.
Hands are ready. I can't wait, and I can't wait. I haven't seen this guy in 6-7 years.
Dang.
He threatened my family, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was that's it for me.
Uh-huh.
So since that moment, I've had nothing but if I see this guy, man, that's the one on the list. It's like one person on the list, and it was him. And I'm gonna see him now. I'm gonna see him Sunday morning. So I didn't even tell my wife. I didn't tell.
Oh, no.
I told Adam, and that was it. And I'm in the car, and I'm bumping XXX Tentacion, just getting so hyped, dude. And I'm I can't wait to see this guy. I'm coming off of a year and a half of training. He used to be tough back when we were kids and stuff, bully me around and stuff. And, he was the alpha.
I hate that.
And I'm I have all that going on, and now it's different.
Oh, baby.
I'm 6'3". I'm a year boxing trained. I'm not no pushover no more.
Yep.
And all that stuff that you did to me, I'm gonna get something from you today. So my mission was, I'm telling you what my mission was going, hyping myself up in the car, all this stuff. My mission was to make him apologize.
That's a mission for sure.
Especially,
That's a tough mission.
so I don't know who he is anymore. It's been 6 years since this happened. 6-7 years. So I get to the gym. He's not there. I'm looking around. He's not there.
Oh.
Now I start warming up. He shows up. and I'm jumping rope, and I see him. And, also preface this, I didn't pray that morning.
Dude, that's what I was about to say. Sunday morning.
No, I didn't pray.
You got bad intentions.
I got bad intentions. I'm out to like get something from someone else, to force something like that from someone else that I haven't seen in 6 years. So he rolls in. Now I'm not looking for nothing right at first. I'm jumping rope. And then I start getting crazy and talking myself up in my head as I'm jumping rope. Mm-hmm. And I turn, and he's sitting there. He's not really doing nothing. He doesn't know what to do yet. He's got no raps. He's like just sitting, just watching people. And I catch his eye as I'm jumping rope. And I'm just staring at him as I'm jumping rope. And then I remember shaking my head like, oh, you son of a bitch, dude. Like, you did come, huh? Okay. I'm like, this is my gym, though. You're not going to do this here.
Uh-oh.
You're not going to take over this gym. Like, this is my gym. This is my uncle. Like, don't be stupid here. Also, I don't know him, so I'm like keeping my eye on him.
Yeah, 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
A lot of shit went down and like crazy stuff.
That's a lot.
And he's like, to me, in my mind, I'm thinking this guy, I can't trust.
Yeah.
So I have to watch him.
You have a whole image.
Boom is going to come from behind me. I don't know what's going to happen. So, I'm talking myself up more. I'm getting more angry, more hyped, talking shit in my head. And then he comes over to me. And he goes, oh, dude. I'm like, huh? And he's like, I didn't know it was you. I'm like, yeah, it's me. He goes, I haven't seen you with the beard before. I didn't know.
Is that the voice, really?
I
love the voice.
I'm bad at voices. This is what I heard at the time.
Yeah,
this is the way I'm seeing it and hearing things. So I'm like, I'm very short, but I'm staring him like this. Because I want what I told you what I want. Mm-hmm. So now I'm hoping he just apologizes. We can move past it. Right? Doesn't happen. That's it. He goes, and then I go and I walk just through him basically to start training. Well, Uncle Angel. So I start training and I'm getting more and more pissed. The pads are popping. Okay, I'm blowing up the gym at this point. It sounds like I don't want to say what it sounds like. It's just like loud bangs in the back of the gym because your boy's hitting as hard as he can.
There's a drive.
Now I have COVID. I'm getting real tired real fast, and I'm hating it because I'm like, I'm coming off of COVID, so my lungs are like not as good. But I'm forcing myself, right? I'm pushing, and I'm talking myself up more and more. And I'm like checking: is he seeing this? Is he seeing like not? Don't do something stupid. I want my apology. So then I finish the workout. So I start doing my own shit, right? I start hitting the bag. Mm-hmm. I start, going. I lift it a bit, and as I'm doing this, I'm checking in, I'm looking over, and I'm seeing him. Now it's his first day.
Yeah.
Okay. Preface this too. When we were kids, we were the same size. Mm-hmm. Now he's much smaller than me. Much.
Dang.
Also, like, I'm watching him train. And he's looking, it's like the most, and this is his first day, everyone does this.
Yeah.
He just looks so out of place, alone. Yeah. Like, trying to figure something, like, I just had to throw a jet and he can't. Like, not yet, which is normal. But I'm looking at him and I'm feeling things. I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening? Because I'm pissed and I want my apology. So, I start feeling a change start to happen. And I'm like, as I'm watching him more, I'm like, I'm not going to fucking talk to him. I want my apology now. I want it. Or I'm not saying shit to you, and we're not friends, and we're never going to be what we were.
Yeah.
So, and that's that. You don't threaten my family, and like we're cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That there's some things you do where it's the trust is gone now. So that I'm still in that place, but I'm watching him, and as I'm watching him, I think I start talking to God a little bit.
Okay.
So God's opening the door because I keep the door open now. Yeah. David keeps the door open. David keeps door open. Okay. God's creeping in. Now, 2 years ago, this wouldn't have happened. But in this moment, as I'm watching, I start feeling empathy. I start hearing God say, what are you mad about?
Yeah.
So I'm doing what you were just saying, like asking the question and figuring it out. I'm like, I'm pissed, like, because I'm telling you what I just, he threatened my family, this and that, crazy shit. I trusted him, can't trust him no more. I want an apology. Okay. And like in flashing neon lights, God's like, that's your ego, right? And I'm like, I'm like, what do you mean, dude? Like, what do you mean? Like, if someone does you wrong, aren't you supposed to, like, make sure you make it right? You know? Or else people just walk all over you in this world, right? Shouldn't I get to feel some good? I held on to this for 6 years. Shouldn't I get to feel something that feels good? And God's like, is it going to feel good? Play it, like, roll the tape. What could happen? He doesn't give you an apology, and then what? He pushes you, or he hits you, and then you beat him up, or something, or you both get hurt. Is that fun? Or he, who else knows what's going to happen? But I start rolling the tape, and I'm like, okay, you're right, God, of course. Also, like, I don't want to feel empathy. I don't want to feel this way. I want to feel hate, anger. Like, I want to feel like I want to hurt this guy. I want to get what I want.
Yeah.
I want him to know he did something wrong, own it like an adult, come to me and apologize, and then we can move forward together. And God said to me, but what if he thinks he's right? What if he thinks he's right? Honestly, what if he thinks he's right? Who are you to tell him he's wrong? You're just another human who does stuff wrong all the time. Also, that's a complicated issue that you've only seen one side of, that you're not looking at the whole picture. This is a human being. This is my child. I don't want you to get in trouble. You're my child too. I don't want this to happen. So I'm watching him. We're both finished, right? Basically. He's unwrapping his thing, and he's trying to roll his hand wraps up. And I'm like hanging on to my anger like by a thread. Being selfish, being prideful. Are you following?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm getting my shit on. And as I'm walking, I say to myself, if I walk by and he doesn't say anything to me, because I'm feeling in my heart that he feels alone. He feels like out of place. This could be a healthy thing for him that helps him in his life and like gives him discipline and an awesome like craft, and you feel good about yourself when you do it. I might be taking that away from him by being a douchebag and looking for something that I didn't even tell him I want. So if I walk by him and he doesn't say anything, I'm going to be what God wants me to be, which is a better person, more like Christ, and just talk to him, see what comes out. So I do. Walk over, and he doesn't say anything. And so I turn around, and I couldn't believe I was doing it. Because, again, what did I come in with? And I felt it so deep, dude. This is, think of like, I don't even know if you feel this, but like one person who you have it out for a long time. Yeah. And you're finally seeing. Yep. So I start talking to him. I say, I think something along the lines like, how you feeling? How was it, the training? But now we're like this, and he's surprised. I could see he's surprised. Yep. And I was right. I don't need to be told. He doesn't have to tell me I was right. I know I was right. Because I think he feels guilty. I think he feels like he might have messed up. I think he feels he's also somewhat right for how he felt. I think his actions were a little off, and he knows that, but he's maybe got a hard time saying sorry. And I can't control another human being like that. It's not right of me. So we just start talking about the boxing stuff. And he's like, wow, I haven't seen you in dude, since we were younger. Like when I saw you, I was like, yeah. And we're just staring at each other, like taking each other in for the first time after this. And we both know that we had it out for each other for a second. Yeah. And it was cool, man. It was very healing, because I left. This was the cool part. When I said, just keep coming back, because I know it's awkward right now. I know you feel weird. I know, but come back next week. And, because it is something when you stick to it, you feel much better. And when I left, I was so moved, because I was like, wow, that wasn't me at all. Dave, 2 years ago, is not talking to him or starting something or just continuing to ramp up my anger until the moment I get to get him. Yep. And this Dave, with God's help, was able to squash it. And I didn't need an apology. I got understanding. And I felt it. I didn't need to hear it from him. And when I left, I felt like I did the right thing. And it felt good. Yeah, man. And I know if I would have left doing the other thing, I would have felt like shit. and I would have felt worse about myself. I would have felt like shit. I would have been like, you're a terrible person, man, to do that to that guy.
Yeah.
It's another human. Like, why force something out of somebody, or why act like a big, tough guy and try to make him feel not accepted or not welcome here, with a healthy thing like that? Could have helped his whole life. So when I left, I felt that good, and I said, that's all God. That's all God in the work I put in building our relationship. So what's a soul worth, man? Like, how important is a soul? One soul, if God and the devil are both after it. And I felt that pull from both sides.
Dang.
And you could win or lose every day.
Yeah.
You have free will. Mm-hmm. And I felt it, man. And I was, and I'm so glad that every day I build that relationship like with a homie. If you were rolling in the car with me, right, and we're just driving around, and I just talk, and never asked you nothing, and said, just shut up, like, don't tell me anything, and I just drive quietly to, we're together. Like, that's not a relationship. That's a terrible relationship. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now, if you want a relationship with God, it's just like that. If you're communicating, you're communicating. If you're bad at communication, all right, well, the relationship's a little rocky. You got to get better at communicating. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just like that. And, I've talked to you about, I've been doing it much more every day. But it was cool. What I'm trying to say is it was cool to see I didn't, hurt somebody and in the long run hurt myself. Even though it was like someone in my mind who was a arch nemesis for a long time. Yeah. What is one soul worth, dude? Like, so that's the first thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Dang.
What do you think about that?
I think it must have been, I think this is, I feel like it's all about just, I feel like that's what you've been learning is just leaving the door to your soul open. Yes. And letting, I think it's leaving the door open, and also like things in life are just gonna like I was talking to you before is like, like you
had an awakening.
Yeah, I've had a personal awakening as well. Like I feel like everything that happens in my life, everything has a reason, everything has cause, something happens after it, right? Yeah. Who are you to like try to impact someone's whatever, like the natural, like, because I feel like I feel like maybe I believe in fate now, or maybe like there's something that like things are gonna happen just with like whatever you do, something else is gonna happen. Yeah. It could be like, maybe you did something that might be more in your favor or makes it happen, but it's also like there's also a chance that it could just not be, So who are you to try to expect or like try to impact someone else's like trajectory? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's gonna happen. Yeah. And all you can do is just react whatever, like be whoever you are in that situation, and then wherever goes from there, like that's the next step, right? Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like that's how I want to live life now. I don't really want to worry about other people's, you know what I mean? Like the issue. I feel like I've been pretty good with not really having grudges like that. Yeah. But it made me kind of think about. Like that must be such like a weight off your shoulder when you walked out of there, dude. Like,
so much. So.
7 years. Yeah. Like you're already like growing. You know what I mean? Like through so many different things, but that's one little weight that was just like, it's almost like a freaking what's the thing that goes on a whale? Like a barnacle on a whale, dude. It just freaking went away.
Well, dude, and also it's like it fortifies my faith. Yeah. I see it working. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's like a parasite in your body that's just left. Totally. Because now for the next time you feel that. Exactly. Or it's not even going to happen because you already learned this lesson where you're not going to take something that far.
I hope what I mean? Man. I know now, like, what it feels like to be open in my relationship, in my faith. Yeah. And to know that, like, there's someone who made me, who loves me, who wants me to do better. Mm-hmm. And is there for me, and is going to try to help me do that every time. Yeah. Like alone, I can't do it. I will do the wrong thing a lot of the time. I am a good guy, and I try to do the right thing a lot on my own. Yeah. But some things I'm just a human. I make
Yeah.
a ton of mistakes. I will continue to make a ton of mistakes.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know I'm not alone in making those decisions anymore.
I feel like it's also like the heart and soul is almost separate,
Yeah.
you know, in a way.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you can't control,
The emotion.
the soul, or like the heart. You can't control like the heart and soul. You can't like control both at the same time sometimes.
Right,
Sometimes
right,
they
right,
stray away and like, you know, one thing wants something more than the other.
Yeah.
So, you know, it acts on that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah. So that was one thing, you know, we haven't seen each other. And I couldn't wait to tell you that.
Yeah, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Well, let's say, thank you.
beautiful.
But like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying you're proud of me.
Yeah.
Also, like, I'm proud of you. You're having this awakening. You said a thing before, and I'll say it on the pod. I'm not gonna say what
say
happened,
it.
but like, said he felt held by God.
Yeah.
Not, and I'm not,
yeah.
and we're not gonna go any further unless you want to. But
That's only
that feeling of, I guess,
Yeah.
like I'm being held by something.
yeah.
I'm safe.
I felt an embrace.
An embrace.
And it was something that it's not something you can like feel like if you're searching for it,
I love that.
you know. It's something that just happens in the right moment.
You were
And-
taken by it.
Yeah.
It was like came out of left field.
Yeah.
Swept you up,
Yep.
and you experienced something different.
Yeah, man. And it changed just I felt like I was able to talk to myself, to understand what I'm thinking, understand what I like. I don't know, man. I've been questioning a lot about life, you know, just the purpose, the reason, what really matters, why I'm here. And I was telling you before, but I don't know, man. I'm just happy to be alive, man. If I'm just alive the next day, then I'm happy. And that's all I feel like anyone really needs to really worry about if you want to live happily. If you're happy with yourself, man, I feel like you can go far.
Yeah.
I feel like what's success when it's not? What's success if you're dead? You know.
Yeah.
If you're alive, then it's a success.
It's already
right?
a success.
It's already a success just waking up.
Yeah.
So I'm just grateful for that.
Dude, I love that. Mike. Well, it's because we forget, right?
Yeah.
You forget. Like, you get trapped in the thing.
Yeah, there's so many like little like I don't know, all the bullshit around, you know.
Yeah.
Just like the distractions you got and like things you think matter than actually like thinking about it and like going through. I was breaking down a lot of different things, you know, like you were going through with God, like the different, you know, what's like just I feel like that's so important is just like your whatever emotional like action you want to take, just think about like what'll be the outcome.
Yeah.
And will that really matter?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And a lot of times it doesn't. If it's like fueled by like anger or resentment or emotion like that, you know? I don't know, man.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
Dude, it's cool. It's so cool to proud of you.
Yeah.
So cool to hear.
I thought about like in that moment I thought about like I think this is what Dave feels like.
Yeah. Well,
In a way.
I think I kind of always ask questions and like try to figure shit out when I'm at my best. And like you're doing that recently, and it's like crazy because it's scary,
Yeah.
but it's also like I feel a little bit like a barnacle.
Yeah.
You know, I asked a question, I'm finding some kind of answer. I'm still in the process of it, but I feel different.
Yeah.
I feel a little lighter, man. Like
Yeah.
because like with death, like I'll meet you there because I was afraid of death. I'm afraid of dying. It's like my biggest fear, and I would run from the thought, dude. Like every time I thought death and dying, like Fabrizio brought up, like he hates watching scary movies and shit,
Yeah.
right? or movies that make you feel,
Yep.
like death and stuff, because he has that fear too. It's a common fear,
Yeah.
but like you're in a place right now where you're at peace because you had this experience that's like, I'm alive right now. I'm grateful for what I do have, which is everything.
Yeah.
You know, I have a body that's housing my soul, that's pumping blood through it, that has a heart that beats on its own, you know, that I can see things.
Yeah.
I can see creation,
Yeah.
all of it. And if you can't, I can hear it. I can hear all. I can hear the birds chirping. I can hear cars. I can hear my footsteps. I can hear, you know, someone laughing. If I can't, I could feel it. Like all this stuff means something, man.
Yeah.
These are incredible things that we forget. We've got them all just given to us, gifted.
Yep.
And we're like, whatever.
Yeah.
Life is all right. I mean, I'm kind of bored. I get it, man.
Yeah.
But what you did was you stopped and you said, You asked a big question, like, what's this all about? And you got an answer.
Yeah.
You're formulating one still. You're on a path right now.
You know what? I also think I don't know if it's, I don't think it's an answer. I almost feel like we're constantly searching for an answer.
Yes.
And that's what life is, you know? And whether you feel like realize that at the end, like I was laying down and I told you this already, but like I was sitting there and I was like, what is the human body? Like how, like we evolved into this from what, a monkey or whatever the hell you believe.
Yeah.
But like we all adapt to like, I was laying down and like just deep breathing, and then I felt my lung like, you know, collapse and then like expand.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is like, it's literally like bringing in air and making it like everything move and then go through the body and like pump the blood and like make your heart work. It's all like a system, man.
Yes.
It's so weird to think about that way, but like everything has a reason, but we're always trying to find a reason for like why. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like we're all given this, so like be grateful.
Yes.
You know? And I don't know, man. It's just amazing. Life's just amazing, man. Dude, I feel happy to be alive.
I'm so happy for you, dude.
That's all it was.
It's like, honestly, like you changed glass lenses.
Yeah.
Like you can see differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I look at you, you look different.
Yeah. Dude, after that day, I literally couldn't stop smiling. I told you, but I just couldn't stop smiling, man. And when I'm outside, I'm just smiling. Yeah. It feels good, man. Well, I just feel good.
Psyched for you right now, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, remember this moment. Remember what you went through. Yeah. Because life is going to test us all the time and like try to bring us back to that place where like just mundane drones like kind of.
Yeah, man. That's, yeah.
But remember this moment, man. And I think you will for the rest of your life. I think that's something that kind of like cracked the shell. Yeah. You know, that we're made to believe we need. Mm-hmm.
Dude, and oh my God, this is what I want to continue with about the body thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, you know, and I was like, I like held my breath for a little bit. Yeah. And I was like I literally like imagined in my body, like, all right, I cut this off. This is what happens when you die. Everything's cut off. You're like, we're all deteriorating every day, every second, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's just inevitable, right? Yeah. And dude, I don't know what it was, but that night I had like a dream that was like the scariest dream I had in my life. Uh-huh. It was terrifying. I usually never have dreams about like dying, but it was literally it was like a Resident Evil. Oh, no. Like
speaking of Twitch tonight, baby. Yeah, get on Twitch.
I don't know why it was like this, but it was literally like an apocalypse of like zombies and like all this stuff. Yeah. And I remember like it was part of like this whole cult was like everyone was part of it, and if you want to survive, basically, like that was the survive thing, you know. So you gotta. I was like pretending to do it, and then I was like following the group, and then I like kind of fizzled out. Yeah. And I waited by like a abandoned car and like a bench, and I was like laying underneath the car, and I was like, oh my God, I got away. Like this is crazy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get away from everything. Whoa. And then like I end up like I'm just like laying there. I don't know why this is so vivid for me. Yeah. But then like I hear someone walking. And it's someone like it's just a dark figure, and it's like coming towards me, and I'm like, oh no, I'm getting caught. Mm-hmm. And they grab me, and they're like about to stab me, and like I grab their arm, and they're like piercing like through me. Yeah. And I was like, oh, and it felt like so real. I don't know what the hell it was. Yeah. But it was so scary. And then I woke up, and I was like, oh my God,
that's terrifying.
Oh my God.
What do you think that meant?
I don't know, man. Maybe just another thing about being happy to be alive. Maybe that really like set it in. I don't know.
Oh, you also got away from. You wanted to get away from everything and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Yeah, that's a trip.
Yeah, like that whole wave of everything was like, oh my God,
bro. When I had COVID, I was having the craziest dreams, and then I would wake up and I'd feel nothing but like deep loneliness, like. Yeah, it made me feel so shitty, you know, because I was trapped in a room. I felt, you know, like I could leave and take Teddy for a walk and stuff, but I'm masked up. And all but I'm home all day. I'm home all day. Yeah. You know, can't work, can't do anything. And I was funny how fast you know, if I didn't pray and I just kind of try to do it on my own because like God's too busy to deal with this. I would, like the good qualities about me would kind of shed and I'd have an intrusive thought. And all the stuff that I built up for myself and the things I'm grateful for, all the things I talk about on this podcast, just don't matter. It's one by one. And just be like, yeah, sure, okay. But like, I'm stuck here. Also, like, I start comparing myself to other people, and I start thinking what people think about me. And I talked a bit to you about that last week, but I wanted to talk to you more about it because I didn't realize it, but like, that really affects me. The way I do life when I'm not okay with who I am, which is like a child of God, dude, like someone who was created, who is loved by the thing that made me. And if I'm not operating out of that place, I care too much about what people think.
Yeah.
I care too much about how I look. I care too much about like who's thinking what of me. Do they like me still? Because I didn't realize it, man. But when I started doing what I love to do, that I found a passion for, like acting, it was like a conveyor belt that was like always going up, and it was nothing but more love and more attention and more praise. And wow, yeah, they honestly, and I'm not like, this is me talking humbly. Like I'm not bragging. Because I was surprised by it, because it's never happened to me before in my life. So I got a lot of friends. I had people that wanted to talk a lot, that wanted to work together. You know, people I never met were reaching out to me online and stuff, and it was like filling something in me, and I became like an addiction, like an addiction. Like I wanted more of that. You know, I'm finally getting, because I grew up in a place where I felt like I was missing stuff, and I wanted attention. I wanted love. I wanted to feel like I belonged. I wanted to be loved. And when I turned 20, found the thing that I think was put in my life for a reason, and realized like, if I keep doing this for some reason, it keeps getting bigger and better. Slowly, like a healthy stock. I'm not famous. I'm not huge. I'm not Kanye, but like, for real, like more people, more attention, more love, and it was like a hit of dopamine. It's such a good feeling, but it's so fleeting. And now I'm alone. I'm in COVID quarantine. I can't even be in the same room with my wife for more than like 20 minutes with my double masks and stuff. You know. And I'm feeling very alone. You know, I have the friends that have called me, like you, and a couple. But like that attention, that, I hate that word, but buzz, that feeling of like, 100%. Wow, people love me, man. People believe in me. People want to see me do well. People, for some reason, they think I'm a good thing when I do this thing. I think in my mind, that's gone. And I'm walking Teddy, and I'm alone, and I have a mask on, and I'm having these deep feelings of loneliness, and like people don't like me anymore. I'm not the cool new product. I'm not the one people want to hang out with anymore. And Mike, like, for real, that feeling hurt definitely. But I realized, and I've known this for a while, but I've realized this deeply in this stage of my life, 31 years old, turning 32 in June. And this feeling of feeling very alone, feeling like I had nothing but positive gains in love, in the love department, and friendships and fun shit. Now that I'm on the other side of it, which may or may not be the truth, just right now where I'm at, that's what it feels like. I realized that hole in me that I think a lot of us can relate to, I don't know. But for me, that hole in me is bottomless. I watched the Genius Dog. I was telling you about it, episode 3. And then, he blows up. Kanye blows up. And we saw him at the beginning when he's got this passion and things, he knocks on all these doors and he's playing tapes and finally, like, we see the shit go up to billions, sales through the roof. He's the biggest artist of all time. It's not enough. That's not enough.
Yeah.
So the hole in me, I can feel it. I can feel it where I'm at now. And again, I'm at this part of the roller coaster. I'm on the thing. That's it. I've just started to do this. I feel it. That addiction, and I see it now in other people that I love.
It's everyone.
I see it everywhere, Mike. And it's not, this is I'm not saying this is a bad, I'm just saying we're human beings and we all want to be loved. That's why a part of us can all kind of relate.
Yeah.
We make music to do this. Yep. We make movies to do this. We go to work and get paychecks to get in relationships, to build houses, to do this. Mm-hmm. We want to feel that hole and feel that love.
This is exactly what I want to bring up.
So
this is the second part.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Because now I'm starting to see, because I was talking to God about it. I'm throwing it up to him. I'm saying, I'm feeling really shitty. Yeah. I'm having these intrusive thoughts, man. Is it over? Is the roller coaster over? Did you bring me to this point for a reason? And if so, like, that's cool. I just want to know. And also, like, I hear him answering me, and he's saying, do you know how much I love you? And I'm like, seeing it now as I'm walking with Teddy. The walk is changing now. I'm looking down thinking these negative thoughts, and then I start looking up and I'm talking. Mm-hmm. And it's the trees. And I can see the trees like breathing, man. And it's the green colors. And it's this path that I always talk about, and it's behind my neighborhood. It goes up a hill. It's like a suburban, like electrical vans like travel up to get to those long telephone poles, like the towers that stretch for miles and miles. Mm-hmm. It's like this little van behind a row of houses that goes on for like 2-3 miles. And I'm like walking around this suburban thing, there's trash and so, but I'm so great. I hear wind chimes, and it's like I'm being spoken to. I'm seeing how much God loves me. I feel the embrace like you're talking about. I feel it. I feel my heart start to warm up. And I'm like, I'm loved. I'm loved. That hole is filled, but it can only be filled, in my opinion, what I've experienced in my 31 years of life is no person, no amount of people, no notifications, no comments, no likes, no shares, no loves, no attractions, nothing can fill it for me, except, not that I'm not grateful for those things, but nothing will fill it for me except God's love. And I've already got it. Mm. So everything else, like our friendship, is cherry on top, dude. Mm-hmm. But it makes me feel like you said before, like I can love myself now.
Yeah, 100%, dude. I'm telling you, that's what I was really like going through too, like just trying to figure out like what it is, right? The purpose, like living day to day. If you love yourself, like that fills that void, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like every person in the whole world has that, that one. That's just like how we are. That's how humans are. They're meant to interact with each other for love, for surviving, for whatever. And this, like, yeah, man, it's, I don't know. I felt that. Like, I really felt that is like, because I love who I am. I love day to day. I just love being alive. Like, I don't need any, I think about that too, man. Like, I'm laying in bed. I'm like, I got no one that's, just want to hit me up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I watch whatever this movie about whole couple, like whatever. But you know what I mean? There's literally like bachelors of like 10 wives. You know what I mean? Like Mikey's out here alone in his apartment and he's sad, alone only. But dude, if you love yourself, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Nothing like that matters. It really doesn't do anything to you. Like, you can have one thing one day and it can go away and then you're still left with, now you have a void. Yeah. If I can like have no void just from the start, just because I am okay with just being who I am and just being able to live, then like you said, it's the cherry on top. Then I'm happy, and everything else is just, you know what I mean? It's just, I'm happy. Yeah. And what's more important than that? Yeah. Nothing really. Nothing. Like I don't know, man. I feel like life it seems so complex, but it's so simple. Yeah. It can be. Well, yeah, it can. Definitely, we have, what I mean? If I've been given a good set of cards, all right?
Well, yeah, we all get dealt different cards. But also, like we said before, it was profound. If you're alive, you've got a lot to be grateful for, man. Yeah. The ride's not over. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's still a chance for tomorrow. Yeah. Let's say the day's not over. Mm-hmm. There's still a chance for later. Mm-hmm. People give up. People wave the white flag and they end it, and then it's over, and then there's not much to be grateful for. Yeah. And I feel like I feel that like love just from like that feeling of like I meet like rant, like it's never like
You know what I mean? The Kanye West of the world that are like, I love everything about life and living. Blah, blah, blah. Like all the greatest things.
You're right.
No one up there, that whole whatever upper echelon of whoever the fuck it is, there's nothing about loving life.
Mike.
There's nothing about it.
Dude.
There's nothing about how to live life. There's nothing about any of that shit.
Yes.
It's all just fucking spectacle.
It's smoke and mirrors.
And the temporary moment.
Yes.
Of like, look at this shit.
Yes.
But then they go home and fucking have the same feeling of, oh, I'm lonely.
Yes, dude.
Right?
You're right.
100%.
You're right. They're in the business,
and I feel it where it's like, when I go I went to the supermarket and the lady bagging up my stuff is like, hey, how you doing?
Look at that.
That's the person that's fucking happy, dude.
And you're
that's
right.
the person who's happy with their fucking life.
You're 100% right.
And it's, I don't know. That's just how I think.
Dude, I've got such a bone to pick with the industry.
Yeah.
You know, quote unquote, the industry of producing stars.
Yeah.
Right? Because we grow up and we're taught, like, we're put in front of the TVs and we see them and we're saying, oh, I want to do that. That's, and then you see them in the magazine, you see them on the YouTube videos, you see them, and everyone's flocking to them, right? And you say, I want to feel that. Mm-hmm. So we get this star system that was built for a reason. It's slowly dying.
Yeah.
But it was built for a reason.
Definitely.
Because we're creatures of, we want to feel love. Now let's give certain people, very exclusive amount of people, all of it, all the love from as many outlets as we can. Put all these, put them on billboards and put out news articles and, put them in movies and and we're comparing ourselves to that. Mm-hmm. And we want to try to get there. And that is not a system that's built for the masses. It's built for a few.
Exactly.
Now, how are you going to be grateful for what you got if all the time you're looking at that?
Never. You're never going to be.
No, but you stopped and you said, what is this all about? And you're getting an answer. You're getting some kind of, how about another question or a new pair of glasses to look at the new question?
I think that's what it is. It's more about the outlook, man. Like,
yeah, man.
It's all in front of you. But
the,
the perspective is just, it's the key.
Dude, I think that's the key, Mike. I think that's the word. It's the key. Gratitude for who you are. Like I again, when this lonely place, I'm like, dude, I'm so ugly, man. I'm so scarred up, dude. Like people are gonna look at me, they're just gonna think I'm just gross, really, and it hurt my feelings. Yeah. I'm doing this to myself in my head, and that's another crazy.
That's got to be good for you.
I'm finding this out alone when I'm alone.
Yeah,
I'm finding out like, oh, it's me against me. I'm the one that's hurting me. I'm the one that, and dude, I can hurt myself real bad. Mm-hmm. More than anyone, I could hurt myself real bad. But I can, if I'm working, with God and He's telling me He loves me, and I feel that, then I'm no longer attacking myself. I'm protecting myself now. Now I'm grateful for what He made me. Now the face I have I'm proud to show you my face. Mm-hmm. I'm proud to show you my face, even if with the scars, because He put that there. Mm-hmm. He did all that. He wanted me to be this. Yeah. I'm proud to wear this.
Yeah, man.
This is what houses me. Yeah. So that's the new glasses I'm wearing. Mm-hmm. And it's so cool to feel that, bro, because 30 years of not feeling that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. It takes such a time. Yeah.
It's a process, I think, man. I think it takes time. A healthy way to do it is like I would say healthy stock, but it's like slow growth over a long time. Wow. Yeah, bro. I'm psyched, dude. I got more stuff for you.
You got more?
Yeah, I try to be brief, but I mean, this is kind of funny, I think.
Don't be brief.
Okay. So your boy goes to therapy. Now, we all know, I've been very vocal about it. Yep. I love therapy. I love my therapist. I'm going to preface with saying that. Also, this whole episode's, the pull of both sides and what's a soul worth, right? So your boy, I'm supposed to have a therapy session. This is 3 weeks ago. Okay. 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I have a problem with my credit because someone trying to steal money from me, basically claiming they're me and charging it to a Texas electric company, right? So I'm on the phone with the credit card company. I finally got them. I'm trying to get my thing disputed, and I'm trying to get a fraud alert put on my thing, so that it gets taken off my record because your boy lost 100 points on his credit score. Now I can't get another. So it's just, one hitter after the other is this 2022. But I'm grateful. I'm honestly grateful, which is crazy to say, but I'm grateful. And he got COVID, and he's still grateful. So I'm on the phone. I'm texting my therapist. I'm saying, I know we have a session in 20 minutes. Can we reschedule? She said, of course. Next week, next Wednesday at 3:00. How's that for you? I said, great. I'm available. Little did I know I'd be in quarantine, so I'm wide open. Perfect. I have nowhere to be. So next Wednesday comes around, right? Therapy's about to hit. I tell Adam, can't be on a meeting at 3. I got to go do therapy. I get in my car, which is where I do my therapy on the phone.
You do it in the car?
I do it in the car.
Oh, cool.
That's my little personal space, So I'm getting on the phone and I'm waiting for the call. Just waiting. Now it's like 3:15, no call. And I'm like, well, maybe she's running late. Maybe she got caught in some meeting or something. She'll call me and she'll clear it up. Nothing. 3:30, 3:45, nothing. And I'm like, okay, I'm going back inside. I'm not going to just wait in the car like a crazy person waiting for her to call. So I get back in my meeting with Adam, and we're working on the film, right? And trying to cast a few roles. And it's going great. Now, I text my therapist, it's now 4:15, 4:30, something like that. And I say, hey, so-and-so, just checking to make sure you're okay. Just wanted to check on you, make sure everything's okay, or you're doing okay. Because I didn't hear from her, and I just want to make sure she was all right. It was a car accident. I don't know.
Now, were you getting angry?
So, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Route 1. Not yet. Right now, at this moment, I'm just concerned for her well-being, and I'm in my workspace now, and I'm zoned in, and we're doing great.
That's growth.
It's growth. I get a text back. Hey, Dave, that's okay. She tries calling me. I don't answer the phone because I'm in the meeting with Adam, and I say, sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm working because our meeting was supposed to be at 3.
Yeah.
Which is now it's 4:30.
Yeah.
Can't talk right now. Okay, well, I'm going to have to charge you for this session, even though, you can't meet right now because you're working. I go, hold on a second. Now I start to get a little twisted up because there's a part of me that just kind of creeps up, and I feel like a tie.
And you know what that is?
And I'm in a suit all of a sudden.
She gave you the okay.
She gave me a very. It wasn't even an okay. It was like a
no.
She was confused.
Her action is the okay.
To be angry
for Davey.
That's right.
To blow up. We need a name for that side.
Davey Danger.
Yeah,
Davey Danger creeped in.
Gave me okay for Davey Danger.
I felt the suit
to come out.
I felt like Venom, like just a suit wrap around me, like out of the symbiote in my body. And I was like, hold on a second. What do you mean you're gonna try? Like I said, I'm sorry. This is all through text. I don't understand what you're trying to say because, our meeting was set for 3. She goes. She messages back. Well, she said, well, I'm still going to have to charge you because you canceled. I said, again, I'm sorry. Our meeting, which you scheduled, which I agreed to last week, scheduled for 3:00 on Wednesday. I have it right here on my phone. I have the text message proof. So I send her the text message. I say, see, Wednesday at 3:00. You said that. That's yours. I was in my car at 3:00 on Wednesday waiting for the call. I waited an hour, 45 minutes. You never called. I'm not texting her this, but this is the logic I'm working on in my mind.
Yeah.
So why in the world would I have to pay a charge for you not showing up to our meeting? So I tried texting this out to her in a professional and kind way, but straightforward. Old Davey's taking the hit and just paying and saying, oh, that's okay, I'm sorry. But I didn't. I'm standing up for myself. And I said, in a respectful way, I say, well, I send her the text. I say, see, you said 3:00 on Wednesday. I was in my car today. This was an hour ago. I was waiting for you to call, and I just was assuming that something happened. So that's why I was texting you to see if you're okay. So I don't understand why I should be charged for canceling an appointment because I didn't cancel anything. You didn't show up for our time. She says, oh, I see. Sorry, I misunderstood. And I was like, great. And then there was a second part of the text that said this. Now, I read it as one thing. And I translated it as one thing, but then I reread it without him later, and it was different. But this is what it said. I'll read it to you right now.
I love it.
Let me pull it up. And you tell me what you think.
Yeah.
And you be honest.
I need this.
You be honest. Okay, here it is.
Oh.
Just surprised you didn't reach out at that time. I guess that's why I was confused. So right there, you're not accepting that you made a mistake.
Yeah.
You're trying to gaslight me or something, or put it on me again.
Yeah.
Because I didn't text you at 3 to say.
Do you normally text her?
Never.
Yeah, exactly.
Never have. If she shows up 5 minutes late, I'm always chilling. 10 minutes, whatever. I've always chilled and waited for her call. I've never been like, I'm in my car. I'm waiting for the call.
Waiting.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm not gonna do that. But I told her no. Now you read that.
Yeah, that's
does it feel like she's putting the blame on me a little bit?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a...
Now this is my therapist.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, I'm a little like resentful. I'm a little pissed off.
Definitely.
And I got to talk to her, tomorrow.
Yeah, about you,
Yeah, it's like,
about
dude,
therapy.
because we have a great relationship, me and her, man. As far as therapist, client go, I share everything. I tell her how I feel, and we've been doing great work together.
Yeah.
She does a lot of great work for me. I think she's awesome. But you try to put a little dirt on your boy's name in this situation. I think you should have owned your side of the street. I really didn't do much.
Yeah.
That's like saying you should have showed up on time.
Yeah.
It's really
that's the worst too.
But I didn't say that to her.
Yeah.
I was trying to be cool and calm and just said like, this is what I guess what happened, and it's okay. You forgot it was at 3, and that's okay.
Okay.
Because usually our time's 4:45, but now you thought it was 4:45. It was 3.
It's definitely 3.
So that's a mistake on you. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because you're a professional and I'm the client. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Yep. But don't throw dirt on your boy's name like that.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Your boy was in the car at 3 o'clock.
Can't do that.
Am I right?
You are right. I'm going to say you're right.
Dude, am I right?
You are right.
In this situation.
Wait, so is there any more resolution to this?
So I said from here on forward, like going through, like for the rest of however we work together, I will text you if I'm, curious as to where you are. Like if you're not in the meeting in the first 15 minutes, I'll text you.
Yeah. I guess.
I guess.
If you're paying for,
come on.
Paying for a service.
But you can't be charging your boy.
You expect the service to happen.
Because your boy was in the place at the time.
Now, here's, what can we... Have you thought of, what could have it been?
She forgot what time the meeting was.
Yeah,
because
she was like...
She assumed it was the same time we usually do.
Yeah.
But she forgot. She told me 3.
Yep.
She had me still for 4:55. Yep. It's a common mistake. It's okay. It would have been cool.
And some people can't own it.
Dude,
I think that's the problem.
That's the issue.
That's the problem.
That's one of my pet peeves about people.
And it's also I'm the therapist. I should be.
No, but it's okay.
I know, but I get it though. If it's probably for a therapist to be I forgot.
Dude, it happens.
Yeah.
I love that. That's honesty.
Yeah.
That's what I want more of. That builds the relationship.
That'd be a better thing.
It's like you were saying, talk about truth. What were you telling me before about truth? What if you just told people this dude how you did everything? But dude, you're an asshole, kind of.
Yeah.
You're being kind of a dick right now.
Yeah.
What does that do to you?
Yeah.
It only makes you more esteemable. The person feels what they feel, and then they're given truth. They can do what they want with that. You know what I mean? It's always a better thing to be true, because now there's a little elephant in the room I got to address.
Yeah.
I have to. Otherwise, I can't work with her the same way.
And when you meet, you're going to have a weird,
It's going to be weird.
In the back of your mind.
It's going to be weird. I have to talk about it.
You both have something that you don't know.
But I have to talk about it. I have to talk about it.
Did you talk about it yet or no?
Tomorrow.
You have to. You have to.
It's a must. It's a must. I can't, with a therapist, you have to tell her how you feel.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. You got to tell her.
I got it. I'm not going to be a jerk.
And what if she's
she's
like, and that's what's wrong with you.
Now we got an issue. Hey, guess what? Now you got to own it. Now I want an apology. Remember in the beginning? It's a cycle, dude. I'm a human. I'm this guy, dude.
Oh, I love it.
This is me. Can you see that? That's me, dude.
That's amazing.
Oh, walking Teddy, dude. That's me walking Teddy. Lonely as shit, bro.
Yeah, you got to put Teddy there.
Hating my face, bro. Just
I'm going to paint Teddy. Yeah. You walking Teddy.
Thank you, Fabricio. Shout out. Dude, we're streaming tonight.
Yeah, man.
We got to get into it, bro.
Dude, we got Resident Evil Village.
It's going down. But we got it.
I know you're hyped.
I'm psyched.
Catch us on twitch.tv/youareherepodcast.
Twitch.tv/youareherepodcast.
Monday nights.
Any news? Anything
Monday's
more?
spooky, dude.
It's spooky
We keep it
Mondays.
spooky.
We keeps it spooky.
Dude, I had a question.
Yeah. Hit me with it.
You're a child of God, right?
We all are, I believe, but yes.
Yes. I just had a question about.
Let's go.
I just had a question about. I mean, don't get excited because it's not what you probably think it is.
I think it is. But go ahead.
No, dude.
I think it is.
This is gonna be really bad as the end.
No. Okay. Oh shit.
What do you think it is? What do you like? Give me like an idea of it.
I think it's going to be something that contradicts my belief.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it could be something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Okay. So
Your baby reads behaviors. Your homie reads all the behaviors.
Yeah, you're right.
I know where you're coming
you're right. You're professional. So your boy was scrolling the phone, and he's been seeing it a bunch.
from. On what?
Social medias, dating apps,
Okay.
all the socials. So there's a type of, I feel like there's a type of kind of person that's like this. It's what I've been seeing is like the super religious
I love this.
Insta hoe.
Oh, whoa.
Now this is,
I don't think I've come across
No?
this yet. No.
I don't know, man. I've seen it a
Super
couple times. It's like, she's like, thank for God today. And it's just like her with,
It's that thing, Mike.
like, what is it?
Children of God are wrong all the time. And like
Yeah.
not like, talking Christians, like she's not very Christ-like.
Yeah, but what if the whole feed is like that,
I get it.
Like, what is it?
That's the thing that's the whole. Because being a child of God isn't being perfect.
Yeah.
She's accepted that God
Yeah.
created her, God made her, and she maybe, I don't know what her relationship is with God,
Yeah.
but that's an attention-seeking thing. That's a human thing. That's a thing
find
she's
it-
probably going to be
I just
like.
find it funny.
know.
I just wanted to ask.
No, it's an
be
awesome
funny.
question, man. Dude, that's an awesome question.
Like the dichotomy, It's like the kind of
Yeah,
like
it's like
the
two sides.
contradiction.
Yeah.
Almost. It's interesting
yeah,
to think.
yeah. It's like the vanity in
Yeah.
a human.
Yeah.
That's against because God says, "Be not afraid."
Yeah.
And I'm terrified, so I got to show
Yeah.
the good parts of me, or the parts that charm people, the parts that, Dude, I had this thought, bro. This might scare a lot of people off the show,
Uh-oh.
but your boys got to keep it real. This may be a weird thing. I don't think I've gone here yet.
Uh-oh. I'm excited.
Are you? Or are you
I like
scared?
this. No,
Are
I'm
you scared
excited.
we're gonna-
I'm always excited.
Okay.
For anything.
So I had this thought. Your boys thinking about Jesus Christ, the man. Right? Dude.
I'm kidding.
He ends the show. He ends the show on, dude. He pulls the curtain, dude.
Really?
So I was just thinking about the man, bro.
Interesting.
Because it's a fact. The man walked the earth, right? He was a human being. That's like recorded,
Yeah.
dated, and
Yeah.
like by multiple sources, not
Yeah.
just people who followed him.
Uh-huh.
He was a living, breathing man.
Yeah.
So this man, so like it's fun to make jokes about him, and like people say, "Jesus Christ," and all this stuff,
Jesus Christ.
Right. And he's a polarizing figure because
Yeah.
he's he's the birthplace of Christianity. And, not everyone believes, which is cool.
Now,
It's that's several.
What do you say to someone that's just like, it's just a book?
That's hey, you believe what you believe. I say
like
it's the good news. That book. That's what the gospel is.
I like that.
It's translated to the good news. I
you
think
think
it's a
there's-
living word.
Do you think
I
there's
think
bad news that were kind of cut out?
I don't know. I'm still learning, bro. I'm on the journey. I'm on the journey. I'm open to it all.
I don't know what it is about me, like the maybe it just hasn't hit me in life,
That's okay, bro.
But just like the idea of that's the way. Like personally, I feel like I don't want to like say this as like to be like inconsiderate
Yeah.
or just I don't. This is just my belief.
Yeah.
I just like in the way I was raised or the way I was into this earth. I just feel like a lot of the time, like I feel like it comes from within. Like when you say something comes from somewhere else, I feel like maybe it comes from within too. Like that
Gotcha.
could be it's like it's always going to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I guess different religions kind of choose where it comes from. In a way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I feel like there's so many different religions with different, different beliefs, different things.
Totally.
Different where this comes from there, blah, blah, blah. Like, I feel like, all right, so I'll take, and then I'm like, all right, so it's weird that there's so many different ones.
Yeah.
So I'm like, maybe for me, I just feel like it's something undescribable. I feel the same things you feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know if like putting a label on it, I feel like it doesn't matter for me.
That's totally cool though, bro. Like,
yeah.
I didn't do any kind of looking.
And I'm just happy that there are all the avenues so people can.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what I mean? I didn't get their life.
Your boy, I was raised Catholic. I was told things, and like that's what was just put on me. Put on my lap, right? And I felt things when I was young for sure. I felt the relationship kind of, and then I got away from it and tried to fill the hole and lived a certain way for a long time. And then I kind of like was shown things, but I was also I had this like question thing going on, like what you were doing.
Yeah.
And I was like, where does this all come from? So I started looking around, investigating, like opening myself up, saying like, who is Christ? Who is this man? This is what I wanted to talk to you about. So Jesus Christ did walk the earth, and like he's a real living human being, historically like dated as being alive a certain time. And this is, in the Bible, but it's also dated and recorded, and like this did happen. He was nailed to a cross, right? That's a fact. He was by the Romans put on a cross to be there until he dies by suffocation. He endured crazy amounts of pain, stuff that would, I stubbed my toe. I'm like, oh, I'm done. This guy is like literally hanging on a cross, nails in his hands and feet the entire time, like being stabbed under the rib.
Yeah.
Blood filling up in his lungs, terrible pain, no food, no water, suffering, torturing, like being tortured in the sun. Not once did he say, that's enough. Cut me down. I'm not who I say I am. This isn't real. He died believing. This man died believing. If you believe he's the Son of God or not, it doesn't matter. I'm saying this. If you're questioning, he died believing that he was dying for you, and he went through all of it. And he never said, "Cut me down." He never said, "Take me down." He never backtracked on what he believed was true. He took all of that suffering for what he believed was for you and for me. And when I started there, I just said, I have so much respect and love for that guy. Now, let me start opening some books. Let me just start thinking more about, like, where does this road end? And, like you're saying, like, it's in you. I mean, it is. I don't have more words to say about it, but like, our soul, what is a soul worth? If God and the devil are both after it. My man died for it. And that's all I want to say about it. Just a thought I had, man, and I was like, whoa. Because people die for things all the time, die for causes all the time.
Yeah.
They endure stuff. He endured the worst kind of pain you could think of. Never backtracked once. He spoke like 7 times, and not once did he say, cut me down. Enough. I'm not dying for him. I'm not dying for them. I'm not dying for all these people. Like, they've betrayed me, my own people. I've literally been betrayed by my best friend. Like, I've been betrayed by the people that I'm trying to save betrayed me. Like, what? God turned his back on me. That's what he believes. You turn your back on me. Like, I'm up on this cross. I'm dying for these people I believe in. And he still followed it. He followed it to the grave. And you believe what you believe after that. But you name a stronger person. I don't know. I don't know. To me, that dude was perfect.
Yeah.
That's just where I'm at in my life right now.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Hey, man.
Lord and Savior, baby.
I don't know how to end it. I feel like it's nice. I want to leave it open-ended like that.
I love, there's no answer. You don't have to have an answer right now. We're chilling. We got to go kill some zombies.
Yeah. You know what? I just want to take it a moment.
Take it in, bro.
It's a nice moment. I love everyone. Happy to be alive. Another day. You Are a Podcast. Every week. You already know.
Yeah.
Episode 165.
165. What's that area code for? Miami?
Yeah.
Tuscaloosa?
Oh, we're going next week. Miami. Bienvenido a Miami.
I hate Florida, man. I got to be real with you.
We'll talk about it next time.
No, sorry. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
Yeah,
we love
thank
you.
you guys so much.
Like and subscribe if you can.
Yes.
Help us out on Patreon. You're fueling the thing.
Let us know what you believe in.
What do you believe? And if you don't believe the same,
Do you believe in God?
You know what? That's okay. We still got to love each other and take care of each other. I think we can all agree on that. And Fabricio,
Yeah, shout out Fabricio.
thank you for this awesome portrait of me walking Teddy when I feel really lonely, man. Cave painting Squidward.
I love it.
Just until next time.
Thank you guys so much. My name is Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to one another. And bang.